What is up guys, Alex here, otherwise known as Clash with Style, and today we have the air-based portion of the FrostLight November CWL recap. So if you haven't already, make sure you go and check out the ground recap. It was pretty sensational, some amazing 3 stars in there for sure. And like I said, today is going to be the air-based, so we're going to be taking a look at 5 amazing 3-star attacks from the FrostLight clan, and as you can see, they are absolutely dominating this season of CWL. They are miles in front. They are absolutely dominating. Like I said, they will be promoted into Champions League 2, which is huge for the EYG community. So well done again to FrostLight on that. And without further ado, let's just jump into the video because I'm rambling and nobody wants that. And okay, here we go. We're going to be going in here on their number 14 Hope, and we have Valar Morghulis. Oh, what am I saying? Game of Thrones, Valar Morghulis. God, Jesus. I was like, why can I not pronounce this? Then suddenly it clicked. So we're going to be going here with a Sui Dragbat. So we're going to be getting our king and queen down in from this bottom section of the base. And the queen really have the options of either going to that air defense next to the multi-target inferno on the left, or the air defense next to the multi-target inferno on the right. She is picking to go to this one on the right hand side. So already we have one air defense down with the use of Suiing our heroes. Queen is going to continue pushing on through here. Unfortunately, she does catch a giant bomb. Is she going to get any more value? Nope, she is going to fall right there. And where is Valar going to be coming in from? This right hand side. So going to be starting off with a test loon just to test for any black bombs. We definitely do not want them going straight onto our dragons. Going to be getting those loons in first. Stone Slammer and dragons all in, and in of course goes the warden too. Rage spell goes straight down as we are pushing straight into an air sweeper, so we need these troops to be nice and quick to get through this town hall. Grand Warden's ability of course used through there. Clan Castle troops do come out, but we should be able to deal with them pretty quickly indeed. We need to get onto this enemy queen as well, also need to push through onto this eagle artillery, and in come the bat spells from this bottom section of the base. A couple of dragons have unfortunately swung around to that right hand side, so we do need them to push into the base at some point. But look at the value we are getting from these bats. That wizard tower is focused in on the balloon, so the bats rip through it and we can save that free spell for the back end. Unfortunately, it will wear off and that multi-target inferno will destroy those bats, but not before they do a significant amount of damage to that multi-target inferno. But it looks like this multi-target inferno air defense combo at the bottom of this base is going to cause us a few issues indeed. We managed to get the air defense down with that dragon, but we still have the warden and 2 dragons going to be pushing on here to that multi-target inferno, which will be one-shotted right there and picks up a very convincing 3-star there. I love seeing the Sui heroes, that queen getting some great value, taking out one of the air defenses, which means the dragons do not have too much of a job to do to push through the remainder of this base. So well done on that one. Let's go and take a look at another Sui Dragbat attack. BK6809, someone that has definitely featured plenty of times on my channel before. I feel like I say his name in almost every recap video. Going to be going in here with the Sui Lalo as well, so going to be using a couple of wall breakers, which is interesting. You don't tend to see them very often used in this higher end gameplay. Usually the wall breaker would do the job, but a couple of wall breakers will allow that queen access into that town hall compartment, which is perfect. The king has swung around to that left hand side, but it's no issue at all. Queen's ability is going to be used and down goes the town hall, which is perfect. Great when you don't have that to worry about for the attack. The first star already picked up here, and BK going to be getting a test loon behind, or sorry, in front of the E-Drag up on this top section. That E-Drag should get some pretty good value up there, and in goes some balloons. Good to see the 4-finger deployment right there. You don't often see that. Usually you see it just 1 finger, but BK likes to do things his own way. Going to be pushing in from the top side of this base right against those sweepers. So interesting to see BK deciding to come in from this top section of the base against those sweepers. Usually you would try and go from the opposite side, but I'm guessing there's traps and plenty of things down on that bottom section, hence why BK is going to be going from there. Going to be using freeze spells, or one freeze spell at least, on those air sweepers just to stop them pushing our dragons too much. We now have got both them down, so the dragons and the stone slammer can continue pushing around this base, and in comes the bat bomb from this bottom section of the base straight away. Going to be ripping through defenses. 2 air defenses go down like they were not even there, and the bat's going to continue up onto that eagle artillery, first moving through the Tesla. Another free spell goes down on all of those splash damage. We need to get onto that multi-target Inferno. Oh, they're not going to get the job done. Unfortunately, that multi-target Inferno thawed out just in time to take care of the bats. And we have a couple of defenses left up on this right-hand side, which may cause us a few issues. We do have 3 dragons, as well as the Warden pretty much on full health. The multi-target Inferno, excuse me, is going to do its best to lock onto that Warden, but he is going to drift out of range to help these dragons push through the last few buildings. And as we speed it up, you can see these dragons will easily swing around this right hand side. That one is going to push in and start doing some work on that multi-target Inferno, but both of these dragons on pretty much full health. Our Grand Warden is going to fall, but it will not be enough to stop BK picking up another 3-star for FrostLight. BK, one of the strongest attackers in this clan, picking up plenty of amazing attacks, 3 stars and high percent 2 stars in these wars. So definitely keep an eye out for him on my channel. He is one to watch. So let's move on to the next attack. CWL is another one whose name I have certainly mentioned before. Going to be coming in here with a... what are we going in here with? Drag bat. Yes, a drag bat. We also have quite a few balloons going to be going in here, and we're going to be starting off with our king down on this left hand side of the base, and E-drag up on the top section, as Seeking Air Mine only takes care of one of our balloons, so that is perfect. We definitely don't want it taking out one of our dragons. Eagle Artillery is already raining down fire onto our troops. We are onto the town hall. The tornado trap is going to catch them, but the Warden's ability is going to be used through that Giga Bomb. The tornado trap holding up those troops for quite a while there, so unfortunately the Warden's ability maybe not getting as much value as CWL would have wanted. Rage Spell going to be used through the center of the base right here onto the enemy queen, and she will fall right there to the dragons. Going to continue pushing on through. The king's got some pretty good value along that left hand side, but unfortunately he has missed this army camp. The bat spells now coming in. Freeze spells will be going down to try and keep these bat spells up for as long as possible. I don't know why I call them bat spells. I should probably just call them bats. But unfortunately, CI was pretty late on that freeze spell right there. So the multi-target Inferno with its big radius was able to take care of those bats. And it is up to these dragons as well as the queen down on the bottom section of the base to finish off this base. Are they going to be able to do it? Let's see. So the queen's still going to be pushing around this dragon here on about just over half health. Is going to help clean up some of these buildings right here. The Warden would be able to range that multi-target Inferno, but he will not, because he will stick with the Queen right here. Unfortunately, it looks like the Grand Warden is going to fall right there, and the Queen's ability is used. She's going to shoot on that wall, and she is going into the base right now. I don't know why she went that strange pathing to take care of that multi-target Inferno. A giant bomb goes off, and the Queen is taking care of these skellies. Her health dangerously low, and she is going to swing around to finish off on this army camp. The only troop still up is that Queen, clutching this one for CWL. Certainly came down to the wire, but able to get the job done there at the end of the day. So very impressive indeed. Let's go and take a look at another attack. 2016 Feb 27. I'm guessing this is an important date. I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, I'm guessing it's important. Going to be going in here with a Queen Charge Drallo attack. So it's impressive, this one, because it's only 2 dragons, 2 E-drags, 2 baby dragons. So you can see there is plenty of these dragons going to be going in here. The queen taking out one of the air defenses already. Unfortunately, those healers have moved on to the ice golem, and that multi-target inferno, excuse me, is going to be doing a huge amount of damage onto them. The eagle is going to be raining down fire onto that ice golem, but we need it to pop and freeze up this. But the healers are taking it back up to full health, so it's not going to pop, and this is already looking a little bit ominous. All of the healers have now fallen to that multi-target inferno, which is not what we wanted at all. Luckily, the queen has pushed into the base. It looks like that ice golem did a decent job at tanking for some of the defenses, which will allow the queen to continue pushing on through. Bats going to be coming in from the right hand side, so keep an eye on them indeed. Balloons going to be continue pushing on through. That eagle doing a huge amount of work onto our troops in the center of the base. We really need to get that down sooner rather than later. And this multi-target inferno is still up on this left hand side, trying its best to take care of this ice golem. The dragon's finally taking care of that eagle artillery, excuse me. Oh, speaking so fast that I'm getting myself out of breath, and at this point it's looking pretty dangerous. Are we going to have enough troops to finish off this base? Our queen is going to step up, deal with that archer tower right there. She's then going to bash on the wall. Luckily, the warden going to take care of that mortar before it can do too much work onto our queen, and we just have this wizard tower on the bottom section left to deal with, but we have a lot of cleanup and not many troops left to do it. So we will speed it up and see if 2016 Feb 27 is able to get the job done. That one archer going to be taken out there. The Grand Warden falls. The wizard tower gets off a couple of shots, and the queen just clinging on to dear life. All that it would need to end this attack right now would be a giant bomb. Even a couple of small bombs would probably take care of the queen. She is on such low health, but luckily Feb is able to continue pushing on through. The queen just able to get the job done. Very close indeed. God, I'm suddenly gone really burpy, so excuse me, but oh, that was intense. Very intense. Luckily able to pick up that 3-star there for the FrostLight clan. And let's move on to the last attack of this video, which I believe is a dragbat. Valar Morghulis is going to be going in here again. His second feature in this video, going to be going in with, like I said, the dragbat attack. Interesting to see 7 bat spells in there. Certainly relying very heavily on them, so everything has to go spot on for that to work. E-Drag is going to take care of one of the wizard towers on that bottom section already, and we're going to be suing our heroes. It looks like that queen, if she does her job, should be able to get rid of 2 wizard towers, so 3 wizard towers will be down already. So I can see why Valar decided to go with the use of the bat spells. Dragons, I'm not too sure where they're going to be coming in from, possibly this right hand side. The queen is going to continue on. She is going to push onto that gold storage and then turn down and deal with that wizard tower. Luckily, one of the balloons picking up a seeking air mine there, rather a balloon than a dragon. Unfortunately, I really thought the queen would have walked down there to deal with that other wizard tower, but it looks like she's going to walk around that right hand side. Warden's ability, of course, used through the town hall and that giga bomb right there. Out comes the clan castle. We have a lava hound as well as 2 balloons. They will not cause us too many issues, although they will hold up our queen. A bat bomb going to be coming in from that left hand side there. Freeze and rage down on them. We have now dealt with the 2 splash damage defenses over there, so the bats should have pretty much free reign to rip through the rest of this base. Down goes the free spell on the multi-target inferno on this bottom section. We really could do with these bats getting a little bit more value, but unfortunately that multi-target inferno will absolutely rip through them. Although, will it? No, it won't. I spoke too soon. The ice golem on the bottom section tanks for that wizard tower, and the bats somehow are able to get through that multi-target inferno and rip through the rest of these defenses. So Valar doing a huge stint there. That ice golem at the bottom absolutely came in clutch there. The bats able to keep all their health and continue pushing on through, and I suppose with 7 bat spells, no wonder there was so many bats for that multi-target inferno to get through. The ice golem catches a spring trap right there and actually pops. The tornado trap going to be going off, holding up those balloons on the bottom section, but the bats, with the help of the queen, will finish off this one to pick up another 3-star there for Valar Morghulis. Very impressive indeed. And that brings us to a close for FrostLight CWL. If, like I said at the start, if you haven't already, go and check out the other video, which is the ground attacks from FrostLight. Some amazing 3 stars in there for sure. Let me know which one of these 5 attacks from today's video was your favorite in the comments. Like this video, subscribe too, and I will see you guys whenever the next video may be. Peace.